What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are now on part 27 of our Better Than Napoleon campaign. And unfortunately, I'm not too sure who we're going to be invading in our next mission here, or next campaign. Speaking of missions, what is our mission? Annex Genoa. We would get a variety of trade efficiency and advisor cost. I think I will go ahead and try to annex them. We will need to improve our relations for the time being. Part of me would like to outright vassalize Lucca, but none of my allies, none of my allies will join in, and I don't really know why. It says accepting will destabilize this country. Military access from Friesland. Another part of me would like to invade Brabant here. They are in a war. We will take the prestige hit. I would really, really like to have my heir be my next general. We will have a lot of military skill. And of course, I believe my next idea won't be for quite some time, but I will most likely get a military idea. In fact, I guarantee you I'm going to get one. I just don't know. Every single one is very unique in their own way. I would like to have quantity. I would like to have aristocratic. And quality is... all of these are great. I really just don't know what I'm going to do. Having more manpower means more men. Cheaper men means I can build more of them. I guess we'll see what happens. Very, very soon, we are going to fabricate our very first claim on Brabant. Might as well move our army maintenance up to the top. Go ahead, activate all of our forts, and just outright prepare for an invasion. And we are moving our regiments closer and closer to the border. And we are about to begin our annexation of Genoa, completing our mission. Let's throw down our very first fabrication, most likely on Brabant itself. I would love to have this 30 development province. And if we look at our trust with Castile, we are at 75. So very high. I would love to improve our trust with the Commonwealth, but I guess we'll see what happens over time. We now have the administrative power to once again spec into our humanist ideas. We will take that as well. And we will begin our annexation of Genoa. This might take quite a long time. Maybe even a decade. 1599, it will take 8 years. That'll be fine. We have the ability to fabricate another claim on Lucca. We'll take Pisa. And bring this unit back home. Unmothball these ships. I only have one heavy ship, but we'll unmothball that as well. And we'll really see where we stand. Part of me would absolutely love to steamroll Brabant. Austria will not join, which is the reason why we're going in. England would attack me. Denmark would not join. Commonwealth would not join. And Spain would not join. because they are in debt. And it's a distant war, and that makes sense. What if I invaded Holland? Austria would join in. Once again, we will check Lucca. I know nothing will happen. Accepting will destabilize Spain for some reason. It could be because Spain has good relations with Lucca. That might be it. The Commonwealth does not like Spain. Spain is not like the Commonwealth. And of course, I'm allied to both of them. Who does Austria hate? Austria hates Bohemia and Hungary. It might be beneficial to try to ally one of them. Of course, I would like to take out the Papal States, but I realize that they are allied with Austria and the Commonwealth. If I attack Lorraine, what would this look like? Austria would join in, bringing all of his or her allies. I could continually retake some of England here, or at least take them out. And possibly even Scotland as well. I'm really just not sure what I should do. I have a lot of money, but I can eat... Like, I am playing on Iron Man mode, so I don't really want to rush into anything headstrong. And looks like Lorraine has expanded once again. I could go after Savoy. We would be breaking our truce. When does this end? 1595, 3 more years. The Commonwealth would not join. Spain would not join. I could expand into Tunisia, but of course the Ottomans would come to their aid. Don't really want to mess with any beasts just yet. Well, I guess, what about Burgundy is part of the HRE, the Holy Roman Empire. Well, I'm really boxed in, and, you know, I'm not in a bad position. I just need to somehow dismantle Austria. They are in a war, actually against Brabant. What if I declared on Austria? Oh, man. This could be very, very dangerous. Denmark would join. The Commonwealth is allied to Austria, of course. What we need to do is find an ally. Papal States, Ferrara, Savoy, Lucca, and Utrecht. Have we looked at Utrecht yet? The Commonwealth will not join. What about... I don't believe there's anything we can do. You know, it would be nice to start taking over some of Venice, but I really don't have any claims there. I have a show superiority. Yeah, we aren't able to annex at all. That wouldn't be too useful. Of course, I could begin to start expanding into Tunisia. Yeah, that is an option, and it might be one of our only choices. I wonder what would happen if I removed Hainaut from the Holy Roman Empire, and it will greatly upset the Emperor. I think I will do that. Any territory that's in the Holy Roman Empire will be removed. I don't have very many. And looks like that is it for the time being. How much have we upset them? Negative 100. Obviously, we have upset Austria very, very much. Well, I suppose we could go ahead and use our missionary here to convert Ku back to Catholicism. I absolutely love long-term investments. Monopoly company has formed. We will take the diplomatic power. And really our options here, I don't believe I could vassalize Brabant right away. They do have a lot of territory. This is 7 provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 provinces. So I don't believe we could take them on fully, especially that some of these are higher, development. We could try. Gaining 50 military power. England, Brunswick, Cologne, and Oldenburg. Of course, we could try to take out England. That could work as well. I just don't know where to go. I have almost full manpower and nothing to really show for it. Okay, here we are. Exactly what we were waiting for. Looks like Austria won't honor this alliance. So we will go ahead, try to take over Lucca here. Call in Denmark. I would like to call in Spain, but obviously that might not happen. We have good relations. We are going to go ahead and insult them. Bring the rest of our units down to Nice. And possibly into, let's bring them into Provence. And we are preparing to invade Lucca. Looks like they are being attacked, Austria is, and they are losing this war. Which is very nice for me. We could invest in new military technology. I don't believe we will. And let's try to annex all of this territory. Bringing 20 galleys here, another 20 here. And we will bring back our caravels. The last thing we want to have happen is to lose those. We're taking a lot of attrition. Unnecessary losses, of course. And as soon as we get there, we will go ahead and declare our war. Looks like Scotland will join in if Denmark helps. We might be able to force them to release some territory. And we will add a general, of course, preferably the one with 3 siege. And our galleys are doing quite a bit of work. We have 59 frigates here, or early frigates. We are taking 760 attrition every month. So once this province gets sieged down, we'll continue to move on. Let's bring our caravels over. Blockade their ports. Looks like we did just lose a naval battle here. We will retreat our 20 light ships. I believe the Ottomans are in this area. And since we no longer have the capability to protect the Mediterranean, we will go ahead and construct some additional ships, possibly even 20 more. So now we have 40. The Ottomans have 60 ships. We have far less. Let's retreat. Unfortunately, those were caravels and not galleys. I wasn't paying attention. I guess we'll go ahead and build more galleys and, of course, build more, build more trade ships and even build more galleys as well. We'll need all the help we can get in the Mediterranean. And we have the funding. Part of me would like to shut down the Ottomans. And in order to do that, we'll attack their ally of Tunisia here. And we are finally sieging down the war goal. Unfortunately, it does have negative 50%, so it will take quite some time. We have the ability to invest in new military technology, giving us chambered demi-cannons, training fields. I believe we are ahead of time. I'm going to stick to my guns and save the money we have. In the meantime, we will continue to construct our ships. We have quite a few queued up. I don't believe the Ottomans will be able to match our production. And it looks like we have 27,000 troops coming in. And a supply shortage here in Pisa. Very, very good. Unfortunately, we still are losing manpower. I don't like to see that. We have finally converted coup, and finally our leader has died. We now have a stronger heir, giving all of our leaders a land leader maneuver. All of our generals, of course, that are now newly trained. Let's convert the province of Champagne. Now it looks like Austria just lost a war or peaced out. So that is good news for us. We could lose 50 military power or 10 prestige because of land technology research is useless. We will lose the prestige. And we are gaining quite a lot of military power. Let's spend a little bit of it right now. Let's get you up to 20 development. I'd love to get Kent to 20. I don't believe we will be able to get that high. It looks like we will. And now we're down to 500. We will construct a barracks. And it looks like Pisa is about to fall any minute now. And we have now completed our humanist idea group. All of our technology and ideas are, all of our ideas alone are negative 10% off. So that will save us quite a bit of money in time. And we have sieged down Pisa. We should now have our ticking war score in our favor, of course. Part of me would like to take some land from the Ottomans. I realize that could be a very poor idea. But another part of me wishes once I take over Greece, I could be able to expand into the Ottoman Empire themselves. Ooh, we could either lose a ton of money or 100 diplomatic power. Alright, let's lose the diplomatic power. I really, really don't like that. So, my goal for this mission here, I guess, is to vassalize all of Lucca and probably take 2 provinces of the Ottomans. Most likely going to be some provinces down here. So that way we have a staging point for a future invasion. Okay, if it's possible, we'll send all of our units over here, and it looks like we will. That is quite a lot of military power pushing through. We will spend money to improve conditions. This will improve the bourgeoisie's influence, but it will give us a lot of permanent taxation. Everlasting friendship and a new queen consort and a new heir. And hopefully in time we should be able to siege down some of these provinces. It might even be nice to take Ragusa, and that way once I have Ragusa, you know, I might even be able to start a siege of Venice. And it looks like we have sieged down some territory. We'll take the rest of these men, begin sieging down some additional territory as well. We have a lot more men than the Ottomans do, fortunately. We keep getting the same events over and over again. Alright, well, looks like I am going to go ahead and end the episode here. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in our next adventure.